The French have a blocking force in front of the Hungarians: the 20th Line Regiment, a battalion of French Lights, a battalion of Corsican Line Infantry, as well as heavy cavalry, carbineers, at the rear in reserve. And their strike force is the French Middle Guard, a battalion thereof. They also have a heavy gun and a horse gun. The Austrians entered the field with a Hungarian Line Regiment, which is made up of 3 battalions, and they are large battalions, including a Grenadier battalion. They also have lights, Bohemian militia, and for their cavalry, they have Hungarian cuirassiers. Their artillery is made up of a howitzer and a field gun. As the counter battery goes on, it is the Austrians who are taking the most hits. At the end of move 4, and you can see that the Hungarian field gun has been destroyed by the French. In an unbelievable coincidence, at the end of move 5, both the French horse gun and the Hungarian howitzer exploded. The Field Marshal's orders are delivered. Notice the French lights have pushed forward, but they are being blocked by the Hungarian lights. As the Hungarian cuirassiers move forward, the French lights pull back. It's a little bit hard to notice, but just over on the Hungarian left, there are another small company of Hungarian lights keeping the heavy gun occupied so it can't turn on the cavalry. We now see the French carbineers starting to form up and move out. There's not much firing going on at the moment, only the French heavy gun taking shots at those Hungarian lights and killing the odd one. We are now at the end of move number 9. The cavalry forces are setting themselves up. End of move number 10. They have both formed into line and they start to move towards each other. At charge speed, the 2 mighty forces of armoured cuirassiers crash into each other. No quarter asked and none given. The fighting was ferocious. The Hungarian cuirassiers have won, and the French carbineers are in a disorderly retreat. The Austrian cuirassiers are stopped. The Corsicans have gone into the cemetery, and the French light battalion is in those woods next to the cemetery. If the Hungarian cuirassiers advance, the musket fire from there will be devastating, and so they are stopped, but this allows the French carbineers to reform. The French carbineers charge again. And again the French carbineers lose and are sent in retreat. This is the end of move number 16. The French lights out in front of the column, facing the Hungarian lights, pushing them back. The French columns change into line, ready for the musket duel. The three French attack columns are shattered by the sheer volume of fire that the Hungarian battalions can pour down on them, and they are in retreat. Meanwhile, the French carbineers reformed again, once more attacked the Hungarian cuirassiers, and this time they won, and the Hungarian cuirassiers suffered badly and were chased from the field. This is the end of move number 20, and there's only a couple more moves after this, but they're just cleaning up operations. Well, welcome back viewers to 2022 and the first little skirmish of the year. Who won? Well, we need to look at both sides. The Hungarians have 3 intact battalions, and they're big ones, plus a battalion of grenadiers, some lights, but no guns. Their cavalry, that did so well during the day, was on the third engagement actually driven off by the French carbineers. So, can they attack and beat the French? Probably not. The French sit with a battalion of middle guard, very good troops, battalion of Corsicans, and their battalion of lights, plus a heavy gun, and plus about a quarter of a battalion of carbineers. And that cavalry can cause all sorts of mayhem to attacking troops. So both sides are pretty much at a stalemate at the moment. The winner will be the one whose reinforcements arrive first, and that's why we're naming this battle Reinforcements Urgently. Okay, for all those people who asked for, and I'm hoping got their free copy of the Tricolour rules, a lot of these battles, I hope from here on in, will you'll be able to follow them a lot better. Plus, I hope you're getting into those rules and enjoying them. And as I said, any questions you have or comments, please send them to that website, and we'll have a discussion about them. Alrighty, that's it for now. Until the next battle. Bye.